I love your city. This place is fucking awesome. It's not that awesome. I like it, but it's super rad, but I can see that you guys have the same problem that we have everywhere else in the United States right now, which is those stupid traffic-mounted radar camera things. Do you know what I'm talking about? Doesn't that shit piss you off? If you don't know what I'm talking about, and those out in TV land, basically, what has happened is that every municipality in the United States has decided that if your front tires cross over a crosswalk, or maybe you go through an intersection a little bit late, or maybe you're going a few miles over the speed limit, that it is safe for them to reward your unsafe behavior by blinding you in an intersection like they're traffic paparazzi, right? Taking your photo behind the steering wheel, and then 2 weeks later, you get a photograph in the mail of your dumb face, right? You know what I'm talking about? Well, in Denver, we have a van that just parks there. Now, I thought about vandalizing them, but I'm too old and I can't fit into that airbrushed Tupac shirt anymore. When I see one of these photo radar vehicles now, or one of these traffic-mounted cameras, I no longer slow down. What I do is I accelerate towards them at a reasonable law-breaking speed. Then as I get within range of it, I slowly lower my seat all the way back. Then what I do is grab the bottom of my steering wheel, and as the camera goes off, I lay flat and blow right by the thing. Which those of you that are laughing are doing the math in your head. Because that means 2 weeks later, I inevitably get a photograph in the mail of my car driven by absolutely fucking nobody. Which is awesome, right? I love it too, because it sends a message to our shitty bureaucratic lawmakers. It says, hey, if you don't technically have to be there when issuing me a ticket, I guess I don't technically have to be there when receiving one, now do I? That's the best way to deal with it. My wife's a Nazi about those shits. She pays them off regularly because she thinks they're gonna impound the car. She's always getting on me like, stop friggin' doing that. They're gonna impound the car. So now I like to do it when she's in the car. But I don't tell her that I'm gonna be doing it, right? So now what I do is when I'm riding in the car with my wife, I don't say anything. I let her spot them. She's like a hawk, right? She'll see them coming and then she'll be like, honey, slow down. There's one of these photo radar traps right there. And that's when I get into character. And that's when I'm like, you know what, honey? Not today. And I start accelerating at it. And she's like, what the hell has got into you? And I'll be like, don't you tell me how to live, woman. And she'll be like, excuse me? And I'll be like, there was a time where a woman knew her place in the household. There was a time where a woman wouldn't speak to a man unless spoken to, which I don't really believe, but I like to work her into a real good feminine froth, right? Get her as pissed off as I can, so she's like, you're a real fucking asshole, you know that? And then right as she's at the height of her anger, I fucking crank my seat back and blow right by it. Yeah, which is even more awesome. Because that means 2 weeks later, I inevitably get a photograph in the mail of my wife sitting in the passenger seat, head cocked at 90 degrees, shouting at absolutely fucking nobody in the driver's seat. Yeah.